Uڵḷadu Nāṛpadu, 40 verses on what is, verse 7.
Verse 7, உலகறிவு moṉṭṛā yudittoḍuṅgu mēணu ulahu-taṉṉāl loḷiru, mulahaṟivu tōṉṭṛimaṛai daṛkiḍaṉāyt tōṉṭṛimaṛai yādoḷirum pūṉṭṛṛamā maḍē poruḻ. ulahu moṉṭṛā yudittoḍuṅgu mēṉu mulahaṟivu-taṉṉāl loḷiru, mulahaṟivu tōண්ഠṛimaṛai daṛkiḍaṉāyt tōண්ഠṛimaṛai yādoḻirum pūணṭṛṛamā maḳdē poruḻ. Padacchēdam, உலகு aṟivum oṉṭṛāy udittu oḍuṅgum ēணum, உலகு aṟivu-taṉṉāl oḻirum. உலகு aṟivu tōண්டறி maṛaidaṛku ēணம் tōண்டறி maṛaiyādu uளிரும் pūண්டறாம் aḳdē poruļ. Padacchēdam, var, separation, ulahu aṛivum ஒன்றே udittu oḍuṅgum ēணம், ulahu aṛivu-taṉṉāl oḻirum. ulahu aṛivu-taṉணி maṛaidaṛku ēணம் tōண்டறி maṛaiyādu oḻirum pūண்டறாம் aḳdē poruļ. Anvayam, உலகு aṛivum oṉṭṛāy udittu oḍuṅgum ēணum, உலகு aṛivu-taṉணāl oḻirum. உலகு aṛivu tōண்டறி maṛaidaṛku ēணம் tōண்டறி maṛaiyādu uளிரும் aḳdē pūண்டறாம் poruļ. Anvayam, words rearranged in natural prose order, ulahu aṛivum ஒன்றே udittu oḍuṅgum ēணம், ulahu aṛivu-taṉணāl oḻirum. ulahu aṛivu-taண்ணி maṛaidaṛku ēணம் tōண்டறி maṛaiyādu oḻirum aḳdē pūண்டறாம் poruļ.
English translation. Though the world and awareness arise and subside simultaneously, the world shines by awareness. Only that which shines without appearing or disappearing as the place for the appearing and disappearing of the world and awareness is the substance, which is the whole. Explanatory paraphrase. Though the world and awareness, the awareness that perceives the world, namely ego or mind, arise and subside simultaneously, the world shines by that rising and subsiding awareness, the mind. Only that which shines without appearing or disappearing as the place, space, expanse, location, site or ground, for the appearing and disappearing of the world, and that awareness is poruḻ, the real substance or vastu, which is poṇḍṛam, the infinite whole or pūṇḍṛa. Explanations and discussions on happiness of being.blogspot.com. The 26th of November 2021. Since the one real substance, poruḻ or vastu, which is the infinite whole, poṇḍṛam or pūṇḍṛa, shines without appearing or disappearing. Why does he say in verse 30 that it appears spontaneously as I am I? The 31st of December 2020, the one real substance, poruḻ or vastu, is I am, our fundamental awareness of our own existence, sat chit, which is the infinite whole, poṇḍṛam or pūṇḍṛa, which shines without appearing or disappearing as the base for the appearing and disappearing of ego, the subject or perceiver, and the world, all objects or thing perceived. The 24th of July 2019. Phenomena appear and disappear along with ego, but whether they appear, as in waking and dream, or disappear, as in sleep, we always exist and are always aware of our existence as I am. So we are the fundamental awareness in which both ego and phenomena appear and disappear. The 28th of June 2019. Just as a movie picture projected on a screen does not affect the screen in any way, for example, a picture of a raging fire does not burn the screen, and a picture of a flood does not drench it. The rising of our self as ego and our consequent awareness of phenomena does not in any way affect our self as pure awareness, which is eternal and immutable. The 8th of May 2019. The world shines only by ego or mind because it seems to exist only in the view of ego, the perceiving element of the mind, and therefore would not seem to exist without it. The 8th of May 2019. What is real is only the source from which the perceiver appears along with all its perceptions in waking and dream and into which it disappears with them in sleep. 30th of December 2018. What makes the world appear is only ego or mind, because it appears only in the view of this ego, the awareness that appears in waking and dream and disappears in sleep. 30th of December 2018. Ego is no more real than whatever phenomena it perceives, because they both appear and disappear simultaneously, so what is real is that from which they appear and into which they disappear. Namely our self, the fundamental awareness that exists and shines by its own light without ever appearing or disappearing. 8th of November 2018. What makes the world appear is awareness. Because it is perceived by awareness, but the awareness that perceives the world is not real awareness but only ego or mind, which is the awareness that rises and subsides or appears and disappears. 8th of November 2018. Though the perceiver and the perceived appear simultaneously, the perceiver is causally antecedent to the perceived, and though the dreamer and the dream appear simultaneously, the dreamer is causally antecedent to the dream. 8th of November 2018, when Bhagavan says, "Ulahu aṟivu-taṉṇāl oḻirum," the world shines by awareness. He implies that what causes the world to appear is only ego or mind, which is the awareness that rises and subsides along with the world. 13th of May 2018. The awareness that appears and disappears with the world and by which the world shines is not real awareness but only a semblance of awareness, chidabhasa, namely the ego or mind. 28th of February 2018. The awareness that perceives the world and that appears and disappears along with it is the ego. Whereas what shines without appearing or disappearing as the ground for the appearing and disappearing of the world and ego is alone the real substance. 4th of January 2018. Bhagavan's view of substance is perhaps best expressed in the second sentence of this verse. 1st of January 2018, what Bhagavan refers to in the first Mangalam verse is poruḻ. The existing substance, or real substance, is what he refers to in this verse as poṉṭṛamā poruḻ, the substance that is the infinite whole. 28th of December 2017, Upadesa Kali Venba lines 32 to 36. The extended version of verse 7 of Uḷḷadu Nāṛpadu, the 15th of January 2017, Uḷḷadu Nāṛpadu verse 7, the world is illumined or made perceptible by the mind's awareness of it. The 10th of December 2015, Uڵḷadu Nāṛpadu verse 7. The world seems to exist only because it is perceived by our ego. The 22nd of September 2015, Uڵḷadu Nāṛpadu verse 7, the eternal and immutable ground and source of the ego and world is the infinite whole. The 11th of August 2015, Uڵḷadu Nāṛpadu verses 26 and 7, everything else exists and shines by this reflected light. The 18th of June 2015, the poruḻ referred to in verse 8 is the infinite whole, which, being what shines without appearing or disappearing as the base for the appearing and disappearing of the mind and world, exists independent of the mind or of any form known by it, and is therefore both formless and nameless. The 14th of June 2009, Uڵḷadu Nāṛpadu, an explanatory paraphrase. Verse 7, the world shines only by the mind, but what shines is the space for the appearing and disappearing of the world and mind is the real substance, the infinite whole.